Look up at the night sky. Take a moment to let your eyes adjust to the darkness and truly absorb the vastness above you. Thousands of stars twinkle back at you, each one a beacon of light traveling across the cosmos to reach your eyes. Each star is a distant sun, many with planets of their own orbiting in a delicate dance. These exoplanets could be rocky, gaseous, or even harboring life. Our planet Earth is just one tiny part of this vast universe. It floats in the cosmic ocean, a small blue dot among countless others. We are located in a quiet arm of a spiral galaxy we call the Milky Way. This galaxy is our home, a massive collection of stars, gas, and dust bound together by gravity. Our sun is just one of billions of stars that call this galaxy home. Each star has its own story, its own journey through time and space. The universe is incredibly old and unimaginably large. It has been expanding for billions of years, ever since the Big Bang set everything into motion. Trying to understand its size can make you feel very small. The distances are so vast that they are almost beyond comprehension. But it is important to remember that we are a part of this universe. We are not separate from it. We are made from it. We are made of the same stardust that forms those distant stars. The elements that make up our bodies were forged in the hearts of ancient stars. Our story is connected to the story of the universe itself. From the Big Bang to the formation of galaxies, stars, and planets, we are a part of this grand cosmic narrative. Life on Earth has evolved over billions of years, shaped by the forces of the universe. From single-celled organisms to complex beings, we are a product of cosmic evolution. As we explore space, we are not just learning about distant worlds, we're learning about ourselves. Each discovery brings us closer to understanding our place in the cosmos. The future of humanity may lie among the stars. As we reach out into the universe, we carry with us the hopes and dreams of our species. In the grand scheme of things, we are all connected. Every atom in our bodies has a cosmic origin, linking us to the universe and to each other. So when you look up at the night sky, remember that you are a part of something much larger. Our place in the cosmos is both humbling and inspiring, a reminder of the beauty and mystery of the universe. The universe, as we know it, had a beginning. Scientists call this beginning the Big Bang. Imagine everything we see today, the stars, the planets, even ourselves, compressed into a tiny point, smaller than an atom. This tiny point contained unimaginable energy. Then, about 13.8 billion years ago, it exploded. This wasn't an explosion like dynamite, which throws energy outwards into space. Space itself was created in that instant. The Big Bang was the beginning of space and time. In the first fraction of a second, the universe expanded rapidly, cooled, and the basic forces of nature as we know them were established. Over millions of years, the universe continued to expand and cool. Gravity began to pull together clouds of dust and gas left over from the Big Bang. These clouds became denser and hotter, eventually igniting to form the first stars. Our sun formed in just this way about 4.6 billion years ago. The young sun was surrounded by a swirling disk of leftover material. Dust and gas collided and stuck together, gradually forming larger and larger clumps. These clumps eventually grew into the planets we know today, including our own Earth. In its infancy, Earth was a hostile place. Volcanoes erupted across its surface, spewing molten rock and gases into the atmosphere. Over time, Earth cooled. Water vapor in the atmosphere condensed, forming vast oceans. This is how our planet earned its name, the Blue Planet. The early Earth was very different from the planet we know today. The atmosphere lacked oxygen and the continents were still forming, drifting slowly across the planet's surface. But even in this harsh environment, the stage was set for the most remarkable event in Earth's history, the origin of life. The details of how life first arose on Earth remain a mystery. However, scientists believe that life began in the early oceans. These oceans were not the clear blue waters we know today. They were a primordial soup of simple organic molecules. These molecules, formed from the basic elements present on early Earth, may have assembled into more complex structures. Eventually, these structures became enclosed within membranes, forming the first cells. These were the ancestors of all life on Earth today. The first life forms were simple, single-celled organisms. They thrived in the oxygen-free environment of early Earth. But about 3.5 billion years ago, a new type of organism emerged, cyanobacteria. These tiny organisms had a huge impact on the planet. They developed the ability to photosynthesize. Photosynthesis uses sunlight to convert carbon dioxide and water into energy, releasing oxygen as a byproduct. As cyanobacteria spread through the oceans, they released vast amounts of oxygen into the atmosphere. This was a pivotal moment in Earth's history. It paved the way for the evolution of oxygen-breathing life, including ourselves. For billions of years, life on Earth was dominated by single-celled organisms, both those that relied on oxygen and those that didn't. Then, around 2 billion years ago, a new type of cell emerged, the eukaryote. Eukaryotic cells were larger and more complex than their predecessors. The key difference was the presence of a nucleus, a membrane-bound compartment that houses the cell's DNA. Eukaryotic cells also possessed other specialized structures called organelles, which carried out specific functions within the cell. This increase in complexity set the stage for the evolution of even more diverse and sophisticated life forms. About 540 million years ago, life on Earth underwent a dramatic transformation. This period, known as the Cambrian Explosion, saw an unprecedented burst of diversification in marine life. New and strange creatures evolved, filling every niche in the oceans. Trilobites, with their segmented bodies and compound eyes, crawled along the seafloor. Early fish, the first vertebrates, swam through the water. Predators hunted prey, driving the evolution of new adaptations for defense and survival. The Cambrian Explosion was a critical turning point in the history of life. It laid the foundation for the incredible biodiversity we see on Earth today. For billions of years, life flourished in the oceans. The seas were a cradle of biodiversity, teeming with countless forms of life, from the tiniest plankton to the largest marine predators. These waters were a sanctuary, providing everything needed for life to thrive. Meanwhile, the land remained barren and lifeless, a stark contrast to the vibrant underwater world. The surface of the Earth was a harsh and inhospitable place, with extreme temperatures and no protective atmosphere to shield it from the sun's radiation. Then, about 500 million years ago, a monumental shift occurred. Life began to colonize this new and challenging environment. This transition was not sudden, but a gradual process, driven by the relentless push of evolution and the quest for new resources. Plants were among the first pioneers. Their roots anchored them to the soil, allowing them to extract water and nutrients, while their leaves reached for the sun, harnessing its energy through photosynthesis. This transformation of barren land into lush green landscapes was a game-changer. With plants came animals, drawn by the new food sources and habitats. Insects, the first animals to evolve the ability to fly, took to the air. Their wings gave them unprecedented mobility, enabling them to explore and exploit new niches. This newfound ability to fly opened up a world of possibilities, from pollinating plants to escaping predators. Amphibians, descendants of fish that had ventured onto land, crawled out of the water. Their limbs evolved to support their weight, allowing them to move more efficiently on land. These early amphibians were the pioneers of vertebrate life on land, bridging the gap between aquatic and terrestrial ecosystems. The colonization of land was a major milestone in the history of life, opening up a vast new realm of possibilities. It marked the beginning of an era of incredible diversification and adaptation as organisms evolved to conquer new habitats and niches. This epic journey from sea to land set the stage for the rich tapestry of life we see today, a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of life on Earth. As life on land flourished, the Earth became a vibrant tapestry of ecosystems, teeming with diverse forms of life. Plants spread across the continents, creating lush forests and expansive grasslands. New groups of animals continued to evolve. Reptiles, with their scaly skin and waterproof eggs, adapted to various environments, from arid deserts to dense jungles. Their ability to lay eggs on land gave them a significant advantage, became the dominant land animals. Dinosaurs, a diverse group of reptiles, thrived in this era, evolving into a myriad of shapes and sizes. From the towering Brachiosaurus to the swift Velociraptor, they ruled the Earth with unparalleled dominance, ruled the Earth for over 180 million years. However, Their reign came to a sudden and catastrophic end. A massive meteorite impact triggered a series of events that led to their extinction, altering the course of life on our planet forever. In the shadow of these giants, another group of animals was evolving: the mammals. Small and furry, these creatures were often nocturnal, living in burrows and feeding on insects. Despite their size, they were resilient and resourceful. These creatures possessed several key adaptations that would allow them to survive the extinction event that wiped out the dinosaurs. These adaptations included warm-bloodedness, which allowed them to regulate their body temperature; live birth, which provided better protection for their offspring; and the ability to nourish their young with milk. This nurturing behavior ensured the survival and growth of their young in a challenging environment. The stage was set for the rise of mammals as they began to diversify and occupy ecological niches left vacant by the dinosaurs, ultimately leading to the evolution of our own species, Homo sapiens. From small nocturnal creatures to the dominant species on Earth, the journey of mammals is a testament to the power of adaptation and survival.